Hey everyone, it's Daniel Brother Barbarous. In this next video, we'll be doing some operating system offline servicing. If you've never done offline servicing before, what it does is it allows you to extract the files from your ISO for your operating systems, in this case Windows 10, Windows 11, and Server 2025. It allows us to patch those install WIM files before they go out in OSD MDT so that it decreases the time for our operating system to deploy. You only have to do this once a month on Microsoft Patch Tuesday with the newest updates. Now, it does take a while to update these WIM files, but it's worth it in the long run, as it'll save you literally hours of time. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to set up some variables here. We'll have a mount path. The Windows 10 cumulative update path, Windows 10 path, Windows 11 path, and Server 2025 path. Now, inside the WIM for Windows 10 and Windows 11, the WIM index 6 is to Windows Pro, which we will be using to deploy, and then we'll use the KMS key for Enterprise to update that to Enterprise. We're going to use Server WIM Index 2 for Server 2025 Standard Desktop Experience, okay? So when we do this, we're going to go right here. This is Windows 10, and what we'll do is we'll mount the install WIM. We'll add the prerequisite servicing stack update, which we downloaded in our prerequisites video. There's our SSU. We'll enable the .NET Framework 3.5. We'll unmount the image, remount it, add the latest cumulative update and the latest .NET Framework update, and then unmount that WIM. Then Windows 11, we'll mount the WIM, add the prerequisite cumulative update, which is the 5043080, which is also for Server 2025, enable .NET Framework 3.5, unmount the WIM, remount it, add the latest cumulative update and the .NET Framework cumulative update. Now we'll get down here to Server 2025. We'll mount that. We'll add our same prerequisite cumulative update. We're going to enable .NET Server features, then the .NET Framework 3.5. We'll enable BitLocker. We'll unmount the image, remount it, add the latest cumulative update and the .NET Framework update. We'll unmount it, and then we'll remove the mount path. Okay, this will take a while, so let's get started. So let's go this PC, file share. We'll go to our operating systems folder, Windows 10. You'll see our ISO here, so I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to drag it up to the 22H2 folder, 7-zip, extract here, and we'll extract those files. I'll be right back. Okay. And now what we'll do is we'll shift right click that file, delete, and there we go. You'll see we extracted the files there. We'll go to our Windows 11, same thing, hold down Shift, drag it up here to 24H2, 7-zip, extract here, and I'll come back when that's ready. Okay, and now we can shift and delete that. There we are. And the last one here, we're going to go to Server 2025, Shift, drag, 7-zip, extract here, and I'll come back when that's ready. Okay, and now we'll Shift, delete this one. There we are. 24H2 is extracted. We can close File Explorer. Now we're going to open up our terminal from the taskbar. We're going to go from 53 up to 38. And that will set all of our variables. Okay. And now what we'll do is we can copy from 55 all the way down to the end of 128. Now this is going to take some time. So I suggest either getting yourself some lunch or something, and then you can come back when it's done. Okay. Paste, and away it goes. And I'll see you in a little bit. So while that's doing that, what I want to go through is we downloaded these updates. So if you're watching this in the future and there's newer updates, go ahead and change these. Make sure that you Set the latest cumulative update for each of your operating systems and your .NET updates. You can just change these links and you should be good to go. Okay. Now, I know that for 2025 and Windows 11, this 5043080 will probably always be part of that. And for Windows 10, the SSU 19041 will always be part of that as well. Okay. But the rest of them, like the latest cumulative and .NET, you'll want to make sure you update these, especially if you're watching this after the 8th, when the newest cumulative updates come out. Okay, I'll see you in just a few moments. Okay, and we're back. We can type exit here, and we'll go down here to check and make sure everything is good to go. So you can go here into your share, operating systems, Windows 10, 22H2, go to sources, and we'll look at the install WIM. You can see it's a little bit bigger now, 7.38 gigs, because now the installation of those SSUs, the latest cumulative update, and the .NET framework are now installed, as well as the services are now enabled. .NET Framework 3.5 and BitLocker. We'll do the same thing here. As you can see, 6.96 gigs, and our 2025 server, there we go, 7.19 gigs. Okay, and that's pretty much it for video 22. I'll see you in the next one.